Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is the most disturbing videos on the internet today. Let's dive in.
Had your fucking 6 deployments, 2.5 years to Afghanistan, Iraq. I can go to fucking wall on your and bang the fuck off.
We are back on.
Because I love me some confrontation.
Doing something good.
You okay?
Said he is.
You hurt at all?
No, brother.
What help? Joel? Hey,
Yeah, my house is where he got pulled out. My kids wanted some meatball sandwiches. I'm
did
like,
you see what happened, sir?
Maria?
No, did you see what happened?
No, I just came up upon him.
You just came down here.
Yeah, so I was going to call his wife for him. You don't even have his phone.
You hurt or anything, or are you all right?
No.
All right, I'll see you, Maria. You're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
just so you know, I'm recording my body cam, all right?
Of course. So I realized obviously we're going to drive. Kind of stuck, you know. But to be honest,
What happened?
I came out and turned right. This Porsche. It was a Porsche and a Chevy that kept pushing. I'm like, shit. Plenty of room, right?
Yeah.
No room whatsoever. They literally accelerated. I'm like,
So you try to come out here and make a right or a left?
No, left.
Left?
Yeah, left.
And a Porsche came out.
I'm going to Wawa
You're going to Wawa.
and then home.
Okay.
That's it. Because the kids wanted meatball sandwiches.
All right.
Like, fuck me, meatball sandwiches.
Fair enough.
So I'm like, I'm going to do the value, get some meatball sandwiches. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Now we got a guy, you know, I've been down all day, all this morning, preparing a guy for a national championship fight for MMA for the entire country, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you're not coaching tonight, so go get us some meatball sandwiches. I'm like, got it.
Well, you're coaching a fight, or you got a fight coming up?
Had your fucking 6 deployments, 2.5.
She's fine. She's good.
Just say, I think there's a little damage up front, but that's probably what.
It's freaking me out.
No. Oh no.
95 on it, sir?
No, Joe. Listen, I'm just assuming.
I love you to death.
Look, I see the tree. That's why I'm guessing.
I know, but can you show me? Behind me, I can show me. Please?
No, I couldn't see it. Joel.
Central 95, I'm arriving
That's the first thing. Then can you please show me where you think there's damage?
All right, you stay here. I'll go down. Right? Stay here.
No, we can go together.
No. Look, I don't see. No. Listen, the front bumper's popped out, but that's it. No, I'm coming back up. I don't want to get ticks. All right.
Are you serious?
Dude, that's not bad. No, Joel, don't do that. Don't do that. Just leave it. We're going to yank it off anyway.
Brother, please.
Joel, I got a tow truck coming.
I know that was my f***ing car.
I know.
I respect you, but please shut the f*** up.
All right, let's go back up here. All right, where's your key?
I think the police are scared of him more than anything. Did you see how tall he was? And he said he did MMA? That's a problem.
I was sitting here doing that for 5 minutes. I was like, my fucking screaming.
How'd you see it?
I don't know why it's so mean. The buck. Stop, mother. What's your deal?
Would you just look out your window?
I was making my coffee. Stop here.
Hold it by the collar. Holy crap.
All right. I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna go your way. I'm gonna go mine. All right? 3, 2, 1. I was sitting here doing that for 5 minutes.
I would have been having venison jerky so quick. Man. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we do these videos every single day. And I'd love to see you tomorrow. So let's get straight back into the action.
This is the Jaguar. He said it was a common symbol in old Mexico.
Oh, really?
And down in Central America.
But you don't see stuff like this in old Mexico. Have you ever seen anything like this in old Mexico, this stuff here?
No, I've never seen anything like the tablets anywhere. Well, we've been hunting them all along, but not this kind of stuff, just the common arrowheads and things. That's what we've been finding ever since the 50s. And it has stuff in it too. Let's see what's in this.
Oh, really? Oh, it's got a lid.
Yeah. And everything had stuff in it. This has got something down in it that's dried up. And now here's one of them. Here's another one.
That one's kind of got the design broke off of it, huh?
Right, it's a little dinged up. But to be that old and hanging around with the old people we have on these tablets, I guess you'd be dinged too.
See that?
Now this one has hair in it, and I'm not sure it's human hair, but it looks more like human hair than, and I suppose it's just little ringlets.
It's some type of an oil lamp or something too, huh?
Yes, it's another oil lamp. 3 different kinds. Does that look kind of familiar?
Yeah. 180.
It's broken. I have the
Oh, okay.
I have the other pieces in a bag right here.
Oh. They're dried up a little bit.
That's what you get for handling this stuff so many times. That's a nice odd one. It's like a knife.
Yeah.
For surgery. It's like a tang knife. There's another half of one of those. It's kind of like this. This looks more like a Texas point.
Huh.
Pretty points. But that's what I mean.
Everything's kind of mixed. You got these. Huh.
You got these weird little things. But that's what I was telling you. Every pot had a item in it full of stuff. Delicate. I hate handling them like that. That's a double pot. And it's got the same symbols on the end, the moon and the star and the morning sun. And it looks like cactus.
So you didn't put that stuff in it. That stuff was already in there.
It's already in it. Little sticks.
Huh.
No, now it's different on this end. See?
Yeah.
It's like cornmeal on that end. See, that could all be dated right here.
I think that was an instrument.
The bones.
Yeah.
That was a comb. This was the broken stuff that didn't live through it. Okay. This is the very first pot that was mentioned in this newspaper article that she found. And this is the guy that's on the tablets. And he's ceremonial killed too. The horns have been knocked off. It's got some good features though.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. This is the jaguar.
The horns were knocked off. Why did it have horns? What exactly were they doing in those woods? What is this? What did he discover? He's been finding that stuff since the 50s. All those artifacts, what were they? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
There's a city underwater. Okay, there's a 100,000 square foot biodome on the floor of the ocean, which has essentially been drained of all water, creating a breathable, oxygenated interior on the ocean floor. It's massive. I'm talking 50,000 feet high, miles in circumference. They basically began colonizing it. Okay, first they built cities, infrastructure, laying the groundwork for commerce, effective transportation systems, but it gets even darker. Okay, they didn't colonize it with people who know what's going on. Okay, they took human embryos, right? And they began raising this colony of kids who had no idea of any world outside of this environment, and raised them in here with a fabricated worldview, false beliefs. Okay, they think that that biodome is their entire universe, and anything outside of it is just a completely unknown abyss, right? Like, this is basically a deranged experiment carried out by these maniacs. Like, imagine taking one of those people out of there and bringing them up here. Like, just imagine the shock. Scariest part is there are dozens upon dozens of these biodome experiments down there. Like, they're creating a fabricated mini-universe paradigm where these biodomes are different planets and the people in the colonies just don't know. There's a city underwater. Okay, there's a 100,000 square.
Biodome theory, that's a new one.
Bro, what do you have to do for them to show up like this? Bro, you gotta be like an organ trafficker or something, bro. Bro is probably Googling German war tactics or something. Damn. Bro was speaking out against Israel. Bro, what do you have to do for them to show up like this?
Oh, did you? I don't want to know.
This is Queen Hanatawi. Taught through history, she was an Egyptian queen, when really she was a Nubian queen. There's a difference. Nubians have connections with America.
Inside the museum, Rosalie David found the sarcophagus of Henot Tawi, the Lady of the Two Lands.
The Lady of Two Lands, huh? I already know what two lands she's from. Let's keep going.
But Henot Tawi was said to come from a tomb reserved for the priests and priestesses of the god Amun in Thebes.
This was one of Amun's high priests. Amun was represented by the ram, which is native to North America. He also was a Nubian, not an Egyptian.
We've received results back from the tests on our mummy tissue samples, and 2 of the tissue samples and the 1 hair sample both have evidence of nicotine in them. And I'm really very surprised at this.
I don't know why you're surprised. Tobacco is derived from the leaves of genus Nicotiana, a plant from the nightshade family, indigenous to North and South America. We know the truth now.
We just want the truth. Tell us the truth. What really was going on in North America?
A hunter in Slovakia accidentally discovered a 3,000-year-old sword on a slope. He immediately reported it to archaeologists, who documented the find and took it for further research. Analysis revealed that it is a rare bronze sword of the Liptov type, with a beautifully preserved handle, dating back to 1200 BCE. A hunter in Slovakia accidentally discovered a
Dang, he found a 3,000-year-old sword.
Time of the Sphinx.
They tried to tell us in Prince of Persia.
Rare depiction of the Egyptian scarab beetle. Creator god Khepri, featuring a human head and arms emerging from a scarab's exoskeleton, currently housed in the Egyptian Museum in Berlin. A rare depiction.
This is probably one of the creepiest artifacts I've ever seen. What is this? What is going on? Did the Invisible Hulk pop out of nowhere? What's going on here? Thank goodness he's all right.
Please be careful. Hold the head well. Says, please be careful. Hold the head well.
What is he thinking?
Oh, my boy's scared.
Hands off.
They say shaking in my boots. Oh, my boy's scared.
Hands off.
They say shaking in my boots.
It's no joke, man. I used to be up there doing that same type of work, man. It's scary up there. Help, my tree is taking a leak.
Well, oh yeah, that stinks.
I guarantee it.
I'm gonna have to let that run out for a minute, buddy.
Yeah.
The color's distorted too. How disturbing.
See if he popped that over the cone then.
Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh!
See if he popped that.
He hit the gangster lean for a second. It was cool. Hope he's all right. He turned into Wolverine, didn't he? Oh my God. Feast your eyes on this specimen straight out of Mordor. If I had to name this piece Mordor, the Mordor crystal, straight out of Lord of the Rings. It is a large copper calcite crystals. If you thought I didn't have an excellent specimen for you today, think again. Wax on, wax off, for real.
Is marine archaeology being done? Yes, it is. Marine archaeology is being done. But the vast area that was submerged during the end of the Ice Age has never been studied by archaeology. Well, Santa and I decided to do some investigation of our own underwater. And I'm going to show you why I believe archaeologists are wrong. Santa and I spent 7 years of our lives scuba diving all around the world. You're coming across statues underwater, you're coming across columns underwater. It's just magical, diving on an underwater city.
For centuries, the lost city of Heracleion, or Thonis as it was known to the ancient Egyptians, was thought to be nothing more than a legend, hidden beneath the waves near the mouth of the Nile River, off the modern-day coast of Alexandria, Egypt. It was a city whispered about in a few rare inscriptions and ancient texts, until its discovery in the early 2000s.
You have to be careful when you look at underwater structures. You have to look at all the conditions that have led to their submergence.
Underwater archaeologist Frank Goddio and his team unveiled this submerged city, transforming it from myth to reality in a groundbreaking moment for archaeology. Heracleion was not just any city. It was a vital gateway to Egypt, a primary port for Greek trade before Alexandria took prominence. This bustling hub was alive with commerce, culture, and religion, serving as a significant center for the worship of the god Amun-Gareb.
The submergence of those sites is largely because of subsidence of land rather than sea level rise, because it's relatively recent.
Among its most revered ceremonies was the annual Mysteries of Osiris, celebrating the resurrection of Osiris.
But over here we have the god Osiris from Egypt, remembered by the ancient Egyptians as a bringer of the gifts of civilization, not only in Egypt, but in many other lands as well.
The artifacts and inscriptions recovered from beneath the waters tell tales of this grand city. Located about 6.5 kilometers off the coast, submerged under 30 to 45 feet of water, the ruins of Heracleion have yielded an astonishing array of artifacts. Giant statues towering over 5 meters high, beautifully carved and remarkably preserved in the silty seabed, depict Egyptian gods and goddesses alongside pharaohs and Greek rulers, a testament to the cultural melting pot that was Heracleion.
They came to Egypt and established religion by building primeval mounds up and down the Nile Valley.
Alongside these, gold coins and bronze and stone weights unearthed from the site offer glimpses into the trade networks and economic systems that underpinned the city's prosperity. Adding to the intrigue, archaeologists found dozens of small limestone sarcophagi, likely used for mummified animals brought as offerings, and the remains of over 64 ancient shipwrecks. These discoveries weave a narrative of a city where commerce and devotion to the gods were deeply entwined, a place of profound spiritual significance. Drawing parallels between Heracleion and the ancient city of Pompeii in Italy presents an interesting perspective on how natural disasters can both destroy and preserve.
Heracleion. I called it Heracleion, but I guess it's called Heracleion. I like the name. Where you from? I'm from Heracleion.
Disappeared after revealing an ancient method of growing plants. Watch this.
Copper, and this copper goes down into the bottom of that planet, goes west, comes out, goes underground, goes into this one, underground, it goes through all of them. Then you bring it over here, and it's hooked up to the bottom of this aluminum pole, and they got a big zinc bolt in it, so it causes an electromagnetic field. You go around, and there's no bugs here, no bugs. That all grew in 5 days, everything doubled in size. That went from here to there. This is spilling over. That grew about 1.5 feet in 5 days.
If this method can speed up the growth of plants, then what else have we been kept from knowing? Because a man disappeared after revealing an ancient method.
I believe that's called Electroculture gardening. If you made it this far, the code word is Monday Motion. Drop Monday Motion in the comments below. That lets me know you're a real one for watching it all the way. And I just want to say thank you. This is the most disturbing videos on the internet today. See you tomorrow.